Why is there a disconnect between these GDP numbers and what a lot of people are feeling? And when you dig deeper, it's really clear why. One is the economy is really uneven right now. You have high-tech sectors and some of the large states really pushing the economy. I mentioned a few months back, chief economist for Moody's said that 22 states in the District of Columbia are already in a recession. So our area is already in a recession. Almost half the country is in a recession, but you have certain sectors in certain geographic areas that are propping up the rest of the economy. And then speaking of propping up, you have massive AI buildup. And so anybody who knows what they're talking about, who's looked into this, will say that AI investment is pushing GDP and it is pushing the economy. And then, as I've said before, roughly 2/3 of GDP is consumer spending. And the top 10% of households account for 50% of consumer spending. So the affluent are still doing well. They're still spending a lot of money. Talked about there were very few sectors last year that added jobs, but leisure and hospitality were one of them. So you still have people with a lot of money still doing a lot of fun stuff, still pumping a lot of money into the economy, but not all people are. And then when you add to that the trade deficit, how when you're importing fewer goods, that essentially boosts GDP. So all of that taken together, when you understand it, makes it clear why GDP numbers are great, but it doesn't necessarily feel like the economy is great.